Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video. Just wanted to talk about my childhood, and I know everyone else has different experiences with their childhood, so like I can't really speak for everyone. So this is just mainly my childhood and like things I miss about it. I don't really want to talk about like negative things because like my life wasn't perfect, but I would say for the most part I had a decent childhood. Uh, but like it's just crazy, you know I've been an adult for 5 years now, and it's just kind of weird how stuff has changed. Um, and when I look back, like it's just crazy seeing how much like responsibilities I have now that I don't really think about until I look back to when I was a child, and like I see that I was like so much more free. But man, uh, I miss a lot about my childhood. I really I think the biggest thing in my childhood was video games. I know I feel like that's such a cliche thing to say, but I mean, video games are awesome, dude. Like, everyone loves video games. But I played a lot of games when I was a kid. And this is going to make me sound spoiled as hell, but I really wasn't spoiled as a kid. My dad was really good at finding stuff for like a bargain, at garage sales and stuff. So a lot of these consoles I had as a kid, it was mostly because my dad found them at like garage sales, and I never had like the most newest like consoles either. Like the newest console I had, so I had technically the only brand new console I really had as a kid was a PS2, and it was because my sister, she was working at McDonald's at the time, and she saved up for one for me. I actually remember opening it like brand new out of the box. But I do remember having an original Xbox, and I had this sticker on it. It was like I don't, if somebody could find this for me, that'd be cool because I think I tried looking for it, but I couldn't find it. But it had like a decal, and you know how like the original Xbox is like it's shaped like an X, like it's got an X on it. Well, like the decal went over the X part, and it was like a red. I my memory is like blurry with it, but it was like a reddish camo looking kind of decal. I can't really remember, but I had that. I don't know, man. Um, I just really do miss coming home from like school and playing like Battle for Bikini Bottom or like Rock Band or like Raw versus SmackDown or something, dude. Those were my games back when I was a kid. Um, I had a lot of like older systems, like I said, because like we didn't have like the newest stuff. So like I remember I had an NES. I remember playing the Power Rangers game on there, and then I don't remember the name exactly like for them, but like there was the Power Rangers game. I also remember playing like a Ninja Turtle game. Um, like I said, I don't know which. I'd have to look it up, but I don't really know which one it is, like what the exact name is. I don't know if it was just called Ninja Turtles or what, but I don't know, man. Like it's just crazy. Those are like really like simpler times, man. Like I don't know, or like because I also had a Wii, I had a GameCube, I had a lot of consoles, like I said, but it wasn't when they were like new. A lot of these were used as consoles. Like actually, I'm not gonna lie, the Wii I think I did get new. I think my dad decided to buy me that. I remember when the Wii came out, my cousins got it first. Like they got it. I don't want to say they got it day one, but they got it like around when it first came out. Dude, I've never been so jealous in my life, dude. I remember they had a carnival games, and dude, it's just crazy that like we have stuff like VR now, and no one really gets as excited for that as like the people did for the Wii, But and like the technology's better now for like motion control stuff like that now. Like I don't know, and no one really cares about it. But back then, dude, it was like so big. I just thought it was so cool. I used to have this computer too. I don't know if y'all guys remember this, but Chicken Invaders. And there was also the Space Pinball. I know a lot of people remember that, but I remember playing Chicken Invaders a lot. I thought that shit was so fun. What else was there? Let's see. I had stuff like the Game Boy Advance and Advance SP. Well, I had the Advance SP. I have an Advance now, like the normal Advance, but I bought that off of eBay like a few years ago. Like, I didn't have it when I was a kid, but the SP I did have, and man, that was honestly like the best Game Boy to have in my opinion, especially as a kid. Because I mean, it had like the backlight. It was really portable just because it folded. Um, I think I had there was one game I played on there a lot. I think it was just God damn it. Why can't I remember the name of it right now? It's literally the racing game that's made by Rockstar. Why can't I Midnight Club? Yeah, Midnight Club. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but I'm pretty sure I had Midnight Club on there. I could be wrong, but it was some sort of driving game. It was it was just fun. It wasn't GTA, but it was kind of like that, where it was like an overhead view. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta replay that. If I'm being real. Uh, I could keep rambling about video games, but let's move on to something else because I know y'all are probably getting kind of bored of me just rambling about that. I really could go on. Like video games is everything to me, man. But like the next thing is like TV shows, man. And also when I'm talking about all this, I'm talking like I said, I'm 23, so I was born in 2001. Um, so I'm mostly talking about like the late 2000s, the early 2010s. Uh, yeah, I would say yeah for the most part. Before the PS4 came out, okay? Because like once the PS4 came out, which was 2013, I feel like stuff started to modernize to how it is now, if that makes sense. But I don't know. I don't know if that made sense at all. Goddamn, I kind of lost track. Oh, TV shows. So I remember watching stuff like man, I watched a lot of stuff. Obviously, I watched stuff like SpongeBob and all that, but you know, I watched like Amazing World of Gumball, Regular Show. I used to watch Mad. I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard of that. That was such a good show when I was a kid. But I'm not gonna lie, I tried watching it a couple of years ago, and I honestly thought it wasn't that funny. Like now that I'm an adult, it's weird. But truly, like, not that it's bad, and I still liked it for the nostalgia, but like, it just none of the jokes were really making me laugh. But I remember the first time I ever watched that show, dude. I was with my friend. We were sitting. He had this like box TV on the corner of his room, and we were watching TV, man. And yeah, man came on, and we didn't. I think we might have accidentally watched it when it first like premiered or something because the episode we ended up watching was actually the first episode that they put out. Like I said, it could have been out already, and maybe it was just it happened to be playing the first episode, but I don't know. Who knows? But dude, we thought that shit was funny, like really funny. But I don't know. Like I said, now as an adult, that's sad, man. Like that's what I mean, man. Childhood just slips away. Um, but I don't know, man. I miss. There's another thing I miss, like coming home from school, make me some stupid cup ramens and some chicken nuggets in the microwave, and turn on regular show. Like I literally can remember that, like, and I could see the stupid glass plate I used to use all the time for my chicken nuggets. um I don't know, those were good times, man. And another thing is like um I know, like, and like I said at the beginning of this video, I know like not everyone's gonna be able to relate to me, uh but if you have like a big family too, especially, I feel like you know what I'm talking about. I'm Mexican, so like I think that kind of explains it. But I feel like as a kid, I went to a lot, and it's sad now because I feel like I don't really do stuff like this as much. But like family outings and stuff, pretty much. Like I remember as a kid, man, my family always planned something, whether it was like a Christmas, like I mean, obviously for the holidays, we're gonna have like parties, but like we actually like went through with it. We planned stuff. We actually like all my tias and tios were like, we all were there, like all my cousins, um, and it was nice, man. It's weird because as a kid, I thought that that's just the way it was gonna be forever, but like I'm not gonna lie, like it's sad getting older and realizing like there's a lot of like shit with your family that you didn't realize as a kid, and so it kind of just changes your view with a lot of stuff. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of drama with my family, and I'm sure it's always been that way. But as a kid, I just didn't notice, because well, because you're a kid, you're looking at the positive stuff a lot more. Um, But yeah, dude, I miss like going out eating at Golden Crawl or something. I know some people are gonna be like, "Bro, that's gross. That place is nasty." I like it. I don't know. But yeah, like I don't know. We went swimming at the lakes, stuff like that, man. And it's just sad because I still talk to my family, but it's pretty rare. And I mean, I recently moved like across the country, so like I really don't see them anymore. Um, But even before I moved, it just kind of it sucked seeing all that still slip away because even like the last couple years I was there, like all the drama and all that, like it just kind of made my family kind of split a little bit, and it's just weird because they all kind of do their own independent thing now. Or like when the holidays roll around, they do their own independent thing. Like it's just weird because like I remember when I was a kid, it wasn't like that, but I don't know. Times change, people change. It's just changing, man. I don't know. And now I got bills. I gotta actually take care of myself. It sucks, but I'm getting through it. It's just weird, like not really having anyone really truly there anymore to guide you either. Like not that like my parents and stuff like that like held my hand through everything, but like they were always there like for help. And don't get me wrong, like I'm sure my family would always still help me no matter what, but it just when you're an adult it's a little different asking for help, especially when you're trying to make your family proud. I mean, like I really want to be successful because I mean I want, especially for my mom, um I really I feel bad because I think she especially wanted me to go to college. I didn't do that, but oh well. um but I don't know, man. I just wanted to make this video ramble about like my childhood a little bit. Um, so I mean, if you miss your childhood too, give this video a thumbs up because goddamn, bruh, like it sucks too because I remember always hearing this, man, and never really thinking too much about it. But now that I'm an adult, but I always remember hearing adults say like, I miss being a kid, and it just sucks because as a kid you kind of want to be an adult because you feel like adults have all the freedom, and you kind of do in a sense. Don't get me wrong, but like you're still very tied down, if that makes sense. You're still tied down. It's just in a different sense. I don't know. You're not free still, but it's I don't know. Like you're free as a kid too, but you're not either, and it's the same with an adult, but it's just a different kind of freedom. I don't know. But, anyways, guys, I don't know. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good day, week, month, and year. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.